Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today's Friday, so we have another crypto market roundup, guys. Let's get started with Bitcoin. And we're on the 1 hour for Bitcoin because it can obviously show you the picture here. Right, in my opinion, we have a 1, 2 right now in place, a 3. We should get to, well, the 3 is actually not here, right? The 3 should be here, but that doesn't really matter. The 4 is an optional one, guys. And then we have the 4 that should get here, and then we should still get a 5 to finish it off and probably hit, the top of this channel. Right, that's Bitcoin for you. And this is the optional one. So if this is the 4, then the 5 could also get lower here at 6.2, right? But that is a very weird one now because this one simply closed way higher than into the 1 territory. So actually, I'm going to just delete that, guys. Because I just don't see that happening at the moment. So yeah, I don't need it. Actually, I shouldn't delete it. I should just hide it, right? Because it's still optional, but for now we don't need it. So there we go. That's Bitcoin for you. Let's go over Ethereum here. Let's switch it over to the 6 hour, and let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum has some higher lows as well. It's looking pretty good here as well. Look at the RSI, also trending. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for Ethereum as well. It's trying to get above the EMAs, needs to get above the cloud as well, and then it's definitely looking bright for Ethereum. Right, then we have ADA. So all the altcoins are looking not that bad, guys. We have ADA above the cloud, above the EMAs. It could definitely pop, right? I think it also got listed on Kraken. So that is definitely a good sign, right? Then we have ADX. ADX is also trending upwards here. Just like all the altcoins, guys, because Bitcoin had a nice pump yesterday. 3% pump in 20 minutes. It definitely gives the alt some boost as well, right? ADX, look here. So also uptrending. Ion is under the cloud. So this is one that I wouldn't want to play because it's simply underperforming the rest, right? So yeah, this one's under the EMAs, under the cloud, not one I would play. Ambrosis is you can see it, guys, right? It looks a lot like ADA and ADX, right? It's uptrending. It's above the cloud, above the EMAs, just doing well. AppCoin's actually making some waves here. First diagonal wave there. Then we have a second, a third, fourth. It's very hard. This you can't call it fifth, right? Because it's not higher. So, but this one is definitely uptrending as well, guys. AppCoins. BAT is in the cloud. It's not one I want to play because there's just simply better ones out there, right? Bitcoin Cash. So Bcash, guys. It's a shit coin, right? But doesn't matter, guys, if it's a shit coin or not. It pumped, right? It pumped massively. So, yeah, we could be expect another pump. Well, maybe, it's not one I would want to play, but just keep it in mind. If you do want to play it very small, because this one's very volatile, right? So you don't want to get stuck. Bitcoin Cash USD. Obviously same thing. Bluezell is currently in the cloud, under the EMAs. Is not one I would want to play, guys. So all you need to do is just look at all the compare the other charts, and if one's in the cloud but one is out of the cloud already above, that's one you want to play more, right? Because alts you can pretty much only play on the long side, unless you're on Bitfinex and you're playing some alts that are listed for margin. So Binance is currently under the cloud. It's not one I want to play at the moment at all. BQX is under the cloud. No. So it's very simple, guys. Right. So Bitcoin longs. It's just getting a little bit overextended here, right? Let's be honest here, guys. It's getting a little bit overextended. So Bitcoin shorts are definitely down. So that tells me that we can. It's easier to go down than to go up right now. BitShares. Right, is above the cloud, under the EMAs. It needs to pop above these EMAs. But what you could see maybe is that this is your one wave, right? Retrace to the 38.2, nearly the 0.5, and then we should get a two wave, right? So if I just throw a quick fib extension on here from the bottom to the top to the next bottom, boom, boom, boom. A 1-to-1 is 21 here. 1.272 is right up here at these tops. So that is something you could consider, right? CMT Cybermails. It's in the cloud, not one I want to play. Dash is in the cloud, not one I want to play. Dent is under, nope. Doc, you know, it's been in this range for a while. You cannot really say look at clouds for this one because it's simply just ranging. Then it popped out once and now it's back in its range. So if you want to buy it at the bottom here and then wait and then sell it up here. Don't expect it to come here again. It's just not something you should expect, right? So then we have Elf. Elf is, I don't know, it's under the cloud, but I do see a bullish RSI diff on here, right? So it's slowly growing. EOS, it's above the cloud. It's kind of in the range as well, but it's definitely uptrending, so you can look at that one. ETC is under the cloud, don't even mess with it. Ethereum, to Bitcoin, is under the, it's inside the cloud. I wouldn't really mess with it at the moment. Ethereum USD, same thing. GTO in the cloud as well. So guys, see how easy it is for me to just switch through and tell you what's up? Because I just look if they're in the cloud or under or above. Right? This one's above. Look at Genesis Vision, guys. Just absolutely smashing it. Still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been talking about this one a lot, guys. Right? I'm always saying this one's uptrending. Because I do also play this one. Believe it or not, because it's simply doing its thing, right? Well, if you would call this a 1, this a 2, then you're 3, and this is a typical 4, right? And that will definitely extend, like takes a little bit before it pops. So, definitely still uptrending. GRS, it popped out, but not very hard, and now it's just ranging again. That's GRS for you. Holo. The shitcoin, guys, it's not a shitcoin fundamentally, you know what I mean? It's just because Satoshi value will get stuck, so play it on Ethereum if you do want to play this. But it's under the cloud, so it's no... Why would you even want to play this, right? Maybe you can get it back down here again. So, Icon, under the cloud. IOTA, under the cloud. IOTX, under the cloud. Key, Self-Key is trying to get above the cloud here, right? I do have a projection here. That we will hit this, then we go down, then we will go for this third wave, then we'll have a 4 and a 5th up here, but you can check that out in my self-key video, right? Kyber network, it's under the cloud, but I do see a heavy bullish RSI div on here, so maybe if it gets inside, you can play like edge to edge. Sometimes there's exceptions, right, guys? If you see a big bullish RSI div, then it's an exception. Link. Well, Link is under the cloud at the moment, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 1 then, that's your 2. Let's see how far it retraced. Actually 0.5, that's very nice. And then we got our 3 out there. Let's see, what was the 3 like? A 1-to-1, so that's all perfect, that's all nice. This one's just following LA Wave, guys, as it's supposed to be, alright? You got your 3, now we're going for the 4. It needs to hold here though, cannot go inside the 1, right? So keep that in mind. Loom. Loom wants to go up again, right? It gets above the cloud, says hello. It needs to pop, guys, alright? And your first target would obviously be this 236, then your 382, then your 0.5, etc. Right? Just to get above to here again. Maybe you even want to throw this on here, right? Because this one lines up nice, right? So there and then there, just steps it needs to do, okay? But it's definitely getting above the cloud now. Lisk is under the cloud, not one I want to mess with. Litecoin is above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done, boom, smack. That's kind of how we expected, right? Very nice LA wave there. And we expect 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4, so probably around the 0.5, we'll get to about 8752 and then go for a next wave. That's what you would expect there. Like on USD, we got Mana. Mana to Bitcoin is above the cloud. It needs to pop though, and well, obviously you would have resistance right here if you get there, right? Let me just put it on the actual chart. There's your resistance. Okay, very simple to see. So MFT. So guys, you see, I use multiple things, right? I don't only use Fibs. I don't only use Elliott Wave. I'm very like, I have a lot of tools in my toolbox, so to speak, right? Basically, I use resistance lines sometimes. Sometimes I use I nearly always use Fibs though, but I do use other tools as well, right? So MFT mainframe under the cloud, not one I want to play. MTH, just a massive pump and dump. MTL pumped, also dumped back under. Nano is under the cloud, not one I want to play. NAV is just going stupid mode here. We did call this one though. I think in the previous coin market roundup I said NAV coin. You know, it always it's a very old coin. It will probably have a pop, and well, it had a pop. So, but I definitely didn't play it because you cannot just wait forever, right? Ncash, okay, so under the cloud. Nablio under the cloud. Neo inside the cloud needs to get above it, and then I think it can get trending. Alright, Neo USD. OMG is under the cloud. ONT, ontology. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, definitely this one can be gone here, right? Obviously, because yeah, that's just very sloppy there. We take a fib here. We did retrace to 618, so you can still expect a 1, 2 out of this, and then you 3, but that just wasn't the 1, 2 yet. Okay, so that happens, guys. PIVX is under the cloud, or inside. I mean, POE is above. It needs to pop now. Power is inside the cloud as well. QSP is just popping, like poking out a little bit above the cloud. It needs to pop from here. You know, it's above the EMAs are getting very tight, so I expect a pop there. When EMAs are getting very tight, guys, I expect a pop. All right. QTUM also got listed on Kraken. Didn't do much with it. It's inside the cloud. It's not one I want to play. RLC, just it pumped, tried to get above the cloud and then smacked back down. Salt is inside. Storm is inside the cloud as well. So when it's inside, guys, I'm not even looking. Okay. Stratis is also inside the cloud, but it's nearly out. It needs to get just a tiny bit above, then it could get interesting for Stratis. All right. Substratum is inside the cloud, but so these clouds I like because this is a big cloud, right? And you could potentially look at an edge-to-edge play of 33% there. So that is one you could play. It's not one I'm playing, but it's definitely something that I do look at, right? When I see things like that. Okay, Tron, same deal here, guys. 1, 2, 3. That's what I thought, but the 4 is way too deep, so simply not happening. Vibe, absolutely retard here. Yeah, well, I don't know, like big pump, dump, 1, 2, but this is not a 3, right? Because it's not higher. So yeah, it's just a big pump and dump, really. You could have played it though based on Fibs very well. You know, you pop this, pop that, 618. Okay, you go a little bit in loss, boom, pops again. So yeah, you could have definitely played it, but hey. V-Chain is just not a nice one. Yeah, right? I like nice charts, guys, that I'm very confident of, right? Because it's just better. It's better to play. Okay, V-Chain. Let's take a look at V-Chain here, guys. Throw a fib on here. It retraced exactly to the 0.5 twice now. Well, this one nearly. I do expect it to go up, even though we are under the cloud. It just has a perfect retrace. That's also something I look at. Wabi is above the cloud, but it's a very sloppy chart. You can see that, but you know, above the cloud, so you could play it. One chain's under the chart, and it's also a bad chart. So, I mean, under the cloud, right? Bad chart. Then we have waves. Waves did some waves, right? Let's be honest here, guys. 618, boom, up, and then What did it do after? 786. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but 4 goes within the 1 territory. That's not nice, so I wouldn't play that. Walton Chain is under the cloud, but it did, I think, do a pretty nice retrace here. 786 actually nah. Bitcoin to Euro, Bitcoin USD, Stellar Lumens, guys. All right, Stellar Lumens. Just a big pump, right? And now we see a retrace here. Very crazy chart though. I don't like the chart, but to the 0.5, it needs to go up again, right? Maybe it goes to 618, but the cloud's so thin and everything because it's just a very sloppy chart, and then the cloud cannot really be formed. Monero on the other hand has a cloud here, and it's trying to find support on it. So yeah, Monero is one you could look at. Okay. Ripple still trucking. Let's take a look at Ripple here. Right, 618, perfectly hit, boom, up. Right, probably also hit the 382 if I smack it down like that. Yeah, look at that, guys. This is typical perfection of a chart. Right, we got a 618 hit, then we got a 382 hit. You know, back up. That's I'd say algo trading to the max. Okay. That is not that is very precise. So, but nonetheless, very nice there, guys. Ripple USD, Verge is inside the cloud, needs to get above it. Just not interesting right now. ZAC is above the cloud. Also the EMAs are getting very tight here. At least the 55 and the 100. So we could maybe expect a pop. That'd be nice. Zilliqa's under the cloud, not interested. 0x is above the cloud. Also the EMAs are getting tight. So guys, when the EMAs get very tight, you can expect a pop. I'll show you in Bitcoin. So we're back at Bitcoin here, guys. Let me first show you on the 1 hour why I really went in big on this trade. I'm not saying how big, right? Whatever. But I went in big, okay? That is because over here, guys, obviously we what we saw here is already very bullish, right? You basically had a ascending triangle, but on top of that, the EMA, so the 55, the 21, the 100, the 8, they all came together, one big family right here, and then boom, right? That's what you expect, guys. That's what you expect. Right? Ascending triangles usually move up. Okay, that's one. I counted this as a 1, or as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is your 5 up there for this wave, or this is a 1, 2, 3. You know, you need to have multiple options open. You cannot say just one thing, or it's an A, B, C, right? I have that hidden for some reason, but I always look at multiple options, guys, not just one. But I do think this one is right, and then we have a 1, this year 2, then this year 3, and this year 4, and then we should still get a 5, but we'll have to see, right? Then if that is the case, then I have to adjust this blue one to this as year 3, this as year 4, and that's year 5. Why I didn't do that in the first place? Because this one is not just that symmetrical to you know, the whole setup there. But hey, it doesn't really matter, because we made this trade, guys. Okay, I don't care about whether I have the waves right or not, guys. Trust me, I really don't. I just care about making money, and frankly, that is what trading is about, right? Not about being right and wrong. So when these came together, obviously we had a big pop, right? That's just what happened here. And then we retraced all the way to 618, and well, now we need to find some support here, right? And then we can expect another wave out of this. That's how I see it right now. But remember, playing the 4 to the 5 is very risky. So I'm just saying that. Okay. So anyways, guys, that's that for the crypto market roundup. Also, guys, I have a Patreon page at patreon.com/Pygoz. It's also in the description below. Just check it out, guys. Check what tiers are for you. There's definitely a tier for you there. And yeah, just pick that one if you want to become a patron. It's up to you. So also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in, right? So join up with that. Let's see what's going on here. What do we have here? Let me check this chart out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. Yes, I have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is what I meant. Okay, so A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, exactly. And then we still need a 5 to the. Yeah, exactly. Nice chart. Absolutely great job there, A. Yeah. So I like it. Alright guys, so join up with that. Also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find an ICO, I'll tell you guys about it, to whitelist for it. But at the moment, guys, don't expect any ICOs from me, because as you could see in the analysis, Ethereum and NEO are still very low priced, and that means your ICO needs to do super well for them to outperform if Ethereum or NEO would even double. So yeah, just keep that in mind, okay? What I do look for in an ICO is a strong team. I look for infrastructure projects and such as blockchains and protocols. And of course, I look for low token metrics, right? So a low market cap, so it's easy to flip and they make some money. But yeah, guys, like I said, Ethereum and NEO are very low priced. So the ICOs are not really for me at the moment. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz. And follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.